faako de wakom ewo obi eman so ensam ne doso nemum ene de adofo nyina no epe ho nsamatie no eye game a etodwa ne patriote nie camp new eye under renovation nti ye ko Estadi Olympic Lewis Company Stadium yes Catalonia ho ene be bia game no etodwa 55,000 capacity we decide of baba ni form ana ba na yini yesen
ho hedanye stadium a obeka se na Basa Sina kind ho nti we ne for interim
bibi na esi na omde kwasha ho okay
it's normal say hobebo ma sure game Camp Nou current seating capacity no 99,350. The stadium with the largest capacity in Spain.
Yes.
Because Spain stadium or a fado pa a Camp Nou.
The ball a bona 99,000 na and I do 55,000 and I just say.
Nti omo yensi.
One quantum wa wunya be bintina.
Barcelona since 1957. Almost see a kind of nti. This is a game no better.
That's it. Sports lawyer.
Say he will make the difference.
Okay, you're training right.
Man, because he can say no due to score.
Okay, due to score
first classical.
Okay,
game bet offer. Man for any GD or Basam. The coach not tell him at the bench. Car 70 feet. But my son of feet.
Umi and Trey.
Or the Cocraphone could jam it for the bar.
Umi and Trey.
Who line up? No,
but I want to go. What do you remove?
Cocraphone is jumping if you are.
What did I remove?
Okay, say, who line up? No, now Cocraphone is jumping if you are. But you look on 50 or
you.
Dear, I was about
okay, but that's it. Sports lawyer, but good morning. My name is Ni Odoy, and I wish Accra Great Olympics all the best in their match versus Nation Football Club. Oli Oyerepa, Oli Dade, Oli Bobo, Oli Mache. Nedia or their band pay and no. Or say Joseph, the message on Facebook. Or say I'm watching the show live inside Afako Better. Real Madrid will win by 4-1 against Oduefour FC. Hala Madrid, more fire. Or passports, the message out there band pay and no. Oyibo Boateng watching the show live from Enebehi was it Bechem United should prepare for a showdown at Baba Yara Sports Stadium tomorrow. Fabulous, still the greatest. The message on the pay with their money and no. Matthew Enin was I'm watching and listening to you live from Denchira in Tunkumso. Martin Koopman will go to his country with the next available flight after 5 p.m. if he loses against Gold Stars today. Okay, Matthew Enin, Yentre, and Yenre, the Wokan Bebe Mua. Co Kerosene, watching the show live from Akoko Amon. Accra House of Folk players should redeem themselves from draw and losses. Hi to my wife, Dora. The message on the peon so diabano. Yao Sebe of Amakom Ahimfie Gospel Oak Barbarian Saloon was say Asante Kotoko will beat Bechem tomorrow. Yao, yada say and nano pay Starboy was say I'm enjoying the show live and clear at Ahafumim Airport. Or your passports, no size. Barca is winning today against Real Madrid. Greetings to Yasma, Kojo Space, Oyibo Boateng, and my lovely father. No joke. Nedia Starboy, Eddie Abba, and no. Kwame Adumako was watching the show live at Ashtown. Good morning, timer. My darling club, Krobia Asante Kotoko, will beat Bechem United come Sunday, and may legendary Joe Debra so rest in perfect peace. Okay, Abiski Joe, was it Justice Opoku Redu? Was a good morning, timer. I wish my darling club Kumase Asante Kotoko and Manchester United good luck in their respective matches. Watching you live from Laurel, Maryland, Honey Babia, Justice Eshayen Eddie Efre, Prince Young was a good morning, Tino, and your panelists wishing my darling club Kotoko all the best in their game against Bechem United tomorrow. Please tell all Kotoko supporters to show up in their numbers to cheer up the players to victory. Watching the show live from Draben, Prince, Miancha Wene Anopei, Apia Kubi, was say Kotoko does not need a stadium now. but a good training grounds and administration offices. So some of your colleagues in the media should give us break. Even some of your big clubs in Europe do not have a stadium. Let's help to solve the issue. Appear could be there, and so Evans Darning was say, I'm greeting you from Accra Teshi. Fantastic sports program. Evans anopay yensu da say memfa we enkomra na yematoa so emfa emamua Crespo ewo fufu upon all the injuries in our camp. Barcelona will beat Madrid this afternoon. Crespo edia wono so edien amayen enono yemrai na yemra ematoa so emfa emamo ebra no watwe abapa ho mate enum still at the weekend's edition of today's sports. The danger man bafo wua atanase bafo
ofa
akwaba
ofa mejoso
boko de
nyame adaroma ene de am say ewia ka
Saturday time pie wia for sure
and ofa me can be kire minu nya Victorious Collins
no ka
friend nam se masa kusi empie wia wo heta am da fro di a ene ye say we bi
asemo ho se bia boko
oh nyame adom enu aso Tottenham omo kire say league no money age some person
money abre man no ye adwuma
at a point no na Palace bobi pa and ya eni Jordan na wo ye ni obetima ye ni shop no but oni panyin be ko ba
we go no so na full.
Oh yeah,
Jordan goal.
Yeah, the way he took it, or then omo check it, go boy, omo check ni mu check him check baby asa born boy Jordan sa. Boss amone.
Amu should check here.
Omo check
highlight in the range me.
Omo check asa born boy Jordan sa. Eso boy amone sa. Because ball say ticket in saka kra na ke change direction of the ball kakra. And ball sa
opposition who ye onsa or the ball to go so beat. Yeah, very good.
Draw inside the court. So te ase.
Yeah.
And omo check commentator and class change the ball inside. Na msa de mon commentator mon kwa na mo wani.
Kinsley ama me kakra na go nef.
I would say Kinsley bet me you know what say. Oh, but that was a sweet goal.
Yeah.
And the way he took it, no. Na ni abre because a game Oyedo bet me bia asen ko bet me aboama Palace to me a win, but unfortunately no. Omo tifie ma Tottenham. James Maddison baba ni inclusion to the Tottenham team has been valuable.
Me who say
valuable.
Me who say coaches on maybe we some coaches say coaches and assistant players and I say
coaches here be players the coaches here
say on say be 2 seasons not England crown for nanya.
No
but the last call up he was playing.
Oh
it's me a chair Juma and Postecoglou.
Yeah.
Aye on.
So coach ni dey no dey just say question about
and Postecoglou. He's doing well. Only say say no a refugee. Nana on na crown so that I say baby we do CCI no.
Coach no.
Obedru. Yes.
Wow.
On na so that I say Obedru and or win a game be an small can say he still wants the team to improve. On say no win or say or per se an attacking department and still improve you. In the city Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp said the team is exciting to watch now.
Oh, but say you admit say the Liverpool team is exciting. So we team never Europa now. You might say it is the second team of Liverpool.
Also, yeah, we building.
And yeah, of course. And that's
how midfield baba all of a sudden midfield bears and players niner occupy entire new about what about
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this, Steve.
And I believe say league will give us some good games. He said you know you be here no.
Now Pedro Polo mu now e good football.
Aye.
Pedro Polo.
Even Enra me who almost a Senegalese boy no. Young guy no.
Amaju na no midfielder na last year red card.
Good game. Just what me say what confidence be any other. I think that he's doing a good job. I say about Abaso and there are some other interesting matches and also but I know the MC match pa we are saying
the classic
yeah. Or chance on heard the Manchester derby no. The blue and the red.
Game
who say omo back ebu ni yonko so mo yem classifu.
Manchester derby no.
I say Fakunde Palestrina say on any girlfriend Pierre Bontin or Manchester Krumwa. Ade a omu hu flag omu hu Manchester. Flags Manchester United flag
City flags
City flag bia
City for no see Manchester for no class for omo free class na ba omo no tikrum
we mu ani mu chen
na Manchester krum ho omo ntokwa no enya asem gitu o na me ka Bissouma ya Manchester the banya Bissouma there's another one guy Senegalese player bi young guy
Papi sa
na me kana asem no fantastic game onya and no so another game out now.
Okay.
We'll have some good.
I mean, you headlines now.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be.
Edouard Hughes.
Good games will have out now.
Yeah. And that's starting from an
has ni baby on any day. It's a good game.
Yes.
Baby any phone ball.
Yes.
Se ball no see a correct team there. You can't take it away from baby any, especially when it is House of Folk Kotokono Koko Pipi Honum na. Omo chere say omo amfani agro. And it's a game baby any president no say the position here president we boy. And I see we no. We determine say as we win because last season say House Kofa draw. Nani anye ho.
About game no na no na ongo.
What ongo now share no. Now a difficult, but I'm just saying na akwaye.
So we be mo boy take it the share so we dey no.
I share am say
omo cross ball omo the shot.
Very good. Enti ekiwa.
Yeah,
it direction be ko bia na akọ. Enti ende na je say. Enti you can say and so good game ho. Ochina there are some other good games and the hula baloo around Kotoko match no. As I say ogum ne boys no. Emma supporters and something to cheer about. Into a chance also no baba yaraba yakono papa because coming back from Abranca say with 1 point any instance we try who share any the supporters near any other no Ogum and his boy can't but to one play good football and then two give results good results and yes be one draw be and say adibia so motivation but Bechem for na say yeah this is Jordan go yeah that was sweet
and to check case about nsa
check
we here checking
you are checking bia bi check bia say check bia check bi me ti wona me bo fu
sabe no e2 no consolation no
na e2 na tam no kwa aso awie se na tam no so ya nka be ba be having papa enti wofa in all the patapa, Professor Chumesi surrenders as Kotoko play at Babaya tomorrow.
There we go. In all the patapa.
Seven pinning na me yada. Nya eat it na si hono and I said you better adium and I know dia and I just say do be no na safe as a salmon for the asantema hu kra hu na kakra. Afi no mo say do be na ko for twen opim so kra be mu. Say masa team ni opim so dia wo pese wo opim so ni ade edu bi no ekura wasimaka na so menwe ye ti
we say dey bi no kan ka say be ka say o ma jonsa fo mafuru so ana
wo pese wo kan say so betimaka
so say the last press conference we were say team no ya fifi unti nyini film unti ono bi twema so dey as onu kuru ana twema so of ana say make am so say team ni so say ono supporters na watch you of us any supporters na ya na mo yes na na say kuru as one supporters na ye na kuru a team ebebo ma don so betum dia say na one na
ka kire o
babo
say dia dey no dey nya dey come dey no and dia dey dance so dey benkum na eje of course so at as ye etika kwese da tsana no papa na kotokofo adware ya bopada ati nko aye omho ababegina baba yara Professor Smith matum na wafantika Jordan kai sembe ne kai sikrom ha kabe ganyi sembe si o bro jai ade Martin Koppman to show whether he is the problem of House of Folk or not is here and it's at baby any so Koppman so bibi ya ene tama unim say House of Folk equal irrigation
ebi o modano
omuko nya say fe no muko da ho omuko House of Folk irrigated crab say jali gribo na
fatos na so the capital jai boy nya bo
say nya bo wo de he na table we kra no problem wo ho baba mo me table we ezaki to nwura ha omo na no mo ya de mpa cho mo fa nations ne house mra en say house that nations so say nations that house so enti table omo hwe ni ye no mo aha wa busa me good question wo fa hwe points ni ye pe points na obi awo no eye pe na yemfa ye table say yemfa games a wabo na eye ti say bia wo di game a yabo dia and the nations about one more than has of folk if I'm right say nya sa dia say we games a yabo fimu a so we game ni fimu dia points ye pe goals disadvantage no goes against nya sa na friend no obi awo negative one but has a share one goal nations a share more goals than has of folk. Dabi say be head to head and nti yenya ni say ni de say na say ye yenya new point head to head be mu no say na say ye nti assistance now no obi goes a washe do no ye the count
Iba nations so omo difficult game to play omo ni Olympics born number
tell her why the Olympics ni no o say oli Oyerepa on be nations no djuma no that can say cause it offer table ekra I have a problem with it. She say be obi catch me say me wrong. But in my view, I think SA nations back ahead of House of Folk. That is the way me so me who know. Because say goes for obi our negative one. Points omo nyina the same 5-5 na. And na friend saying goes against goes for no. Goes for now nations one more than has no.
Yeah.
Goes against in the obi our negative one. I think minimum say yeah shared nations more than the actual House of Folk there. Maybe a hon na some obi here and one me kakra hon. Nti say na Copman ene so obi be here so he House of Folk fi ha. And a win can take House of Folk.
Kotokoso be da happy pen.
I
almost say na enya no.
You started from by a ball 5 there. Now the had na ehumba.
Sa.
Debi
too early.
Offer. Enti me nka say ehumba. Week 7
too early, still too early.
And ehumba.
Yeah, still too early.
Offer. Week 7 there ehumba wo.
Sa.
bidia abada ho is
eti Copman so bibi ya ene baby ani is calling and enra minipa bi site ba house bus no baby ani baby and I don't know friend me catch me say me who say bus this here and I say oh baby see we are on fan go see ball no dey omo den ah o be ko park ni so akwakobo eti no na say offer big bro Kinfesa fines 4,000 CFA francs by cars and Kinfesa say they are ready to pay.
I'm saying why ready so much to so Sunday only a bibia ukona ekudwa mo ni so abetua
omu choice asem ka say na asi no
yeah
Kinfesa mu sikasem ya den o say o man shedam point me and top place bia abodi division 1 no omo ye nkakra bi no mmemi omo ni no omo de Kinfesa preparation craft for division 1 no kra no na nsheda nye papa bia asa minim de ntia se no mo de omo ni ato cars no so say de omo be na ba wini kra sa ka premier na ba be premier no so say o prepare team ne de bebo. And the Kinfesa situation, no, is very dicey, and yet they are going to fork out 4,000 CFA franc would have done a lot of good to Kinfesa. Oman tuya, hey, skebi about tomorrow, GF Hobia, GF for nebeti. And no crowd, some say what time that so when tuya no crowd no, which means lose points. And he said the Kinfesa so on Pisca, no go to offer. My man on the phone on Cobra. Mate, yeah, ba in P7 no, and the house match, you back home some. And I want some of you. But I say, Bafo, na me no, I can say, help me change. And Confanoche oncology unit. And Nini Namono, or TV and FM, Akabumu, a breast screening walk. And I no can say, dear, only free treatment at the Bamamo. Into more then, say, be a show piano. Wodu ho ebejim ti see idea Central Police Station na omabeko wie ewo Kumasi Mall nti ba bia obehia help me change ene konfanoche fo no se omo na ntomu wie a mabaye breast screening no fa ho gym sanse nufo ne de ehia nkora ne hia mema no nti momfa ho nyim na bibia ntimi enya kama za ka kwaba
oh tino we are fine
na me adom nso ho ye de
Saturday say de
intensia
share say de acha papa
Wednesday
but asama banti
Wednesday yeah for sure
we are fine
oh na me adom
okay
yeah I know fine
yeah a nice weekend and weekend of European football once again. England have some big game, that is Manchester United, Man City. We are in the other tricky game that Bebaso with 30 contenders and said teams now more better for Albono.
are all in action. Liverpool against Nottingham Forest, Arsenal against Sheffield, and see Benjamin Yafesa games in the moon. Italy, there are 2 big games because so. Bako Inter Milan at home to AS Roma. A big game. Jose Mourinho away to Inter Milan to call a team that Odomoje Champions League in 2010. A team that Odomoje treble in 2010. Ohana Jose Mourinho. Ekonoma kokosi akan.
Okono former in money who an assassin performance in the afi etisen.
We shared that Roma shared that exceptional so but because they are Roma.
Yeah.
And then they have a game na big.
Okay.
And Jose Mourinho factor in no. Ema game no enso big. Ufruwa the same day now China Napoli nso against AC Milan. And Italy a very 2 good games. Ash ewo hono no. Then ukopiem ewo Omaya FN Spain the big game. And so because of the El Clasico, it's a game that yes, it was the most views at the point in time. Say we are seeing now in Asia. I don't see any fixture in this world. So much no so because so Barcelona abano mutnefi atomonsa.
Dala nyina sanete.
Yes.
Premiership money dey twa no.
Wow. It has always been the biggest fixture.
Uncle for shepa.
Yeah, it has always been. And since Sana ya besin there. So the only fixture.
Na match akede to me Manchester and Liverpool then time no so to say.
No, this United Liverpool may come second to that.
Okay, I'm person. Yeah.
No, United Liverpool is big.
Yeah.
Big. And see it's yes, definitely United Liverpool will be second to that fixture. And then that's how much because so. And see about near share teams near share more strength and their weaknesses near they analyze them. And then the Europe what bad there Tino and see yes I same free Spain one of na bia me see na. So what La Liga now this season? So far Barcelona is the only unbeaten team in the La Liga. Even though Omar recorded some drawing games bia maybe feel say games that they should have easily won against even Granada, and there's one team bia Omonomo draw. And maybe feel say a game that Barcelona should have easily win that game, but they ended up drawing that game. But still now no, they are unbeaten. And it makes them yes, Omoni Mayoka able 2-2, then Omoni Granada also able 2-2. The rest of the games in now Barcelona have won those matches. Real Madrid on the other hand they will lose you a game. Because I remember Atletico Madrid is it 3-0? I'm saying 3 right? Yes, and Real Madrid there they've lost a game this season. Omodi Ekwaku and Omabon draw so against Sevilla. And Tusha, yes, they lost 3-1 to Atletico Madrid. And Omani Sevilla a ball 1-1. So Real Madrid have lost a game, but Barcelona are unbeaten. Yes, draw on the door so. And it's our teams win Ekwakushia. Now the best is that results no. If Barca wins, Ombe overtake Real Madrid on the league log. So Barcelona win here. Ombe overtake Madrid. As at now, Girona have 28 points. Real Madrid have 25 points. And Barca have 24. And Barca win automatically almost second because we team overtake Girona. The only team that can overtake Girona,
Madrid.
Madrid. And you know, this is how the situation looks like over the Spanish La Liga anymore.
Game near dice kakra no.
Very dicey.
Madrid don't win ultimate quarter first. Barca win Aqua second. Yeah.
So this is how the permutations look like over the Spanish
La Liga. Girona babo ono so babo okay obo no
28 points. Oshenra or we need against Celta Vigo 1-0 90+1. That we are point we are and so and omunya that only go. Na sa go no buy no. Sunday Ghana say social media for celebrity go no.
I don't know me aye bibia
na.
Okay.
And to go no buy no ko social media. Sunday Ghana for celebrity go no. Because let us say enkofo na akuma match mu yi pa, but at least Girona won last minute ema enyama konkan. Now this season ma Kingsley Mame Madrid how almost set it up. Last season, Madrid set up in a 4-3-3. Vinicius, Rodrigo, Benzema in a front three. No about middle three. No about middle three. But this season, Ura they line up in a 4-4-2. Not this one, Ura. Ura Kingsley. this is the 4-4-2 diamond. 4-4-2 diamond. And the front two no obo Vinicius and Rodrigo. Saro or line up. No about middle 4. And sometimes it's either about Tchouaméni, Toni Kroos, Valverde, and Jude Bellingham. These are most used team I will use in the middle of Tchouaméni, Toni Kroos, Fede Valverde, and Abantifena Jude Bellingham in a 4 setup our middle on them. They're not waiting to also 4. And see, saying another screen is no 4-4-2 diamond. So how Madrid is set up this season 4-4-2 diamond. Now, we are saying now, it's the last season 4-3-3, but he has changed it to 4-4-2 diamond. Now, when they are playing like this, it's happening now. Kingsley the picture now the buyer for Brennan and Fankasem. And so we are saying now, say a button of cruiser and I said moderator. Some person will build it up from the backer. What they do is that into on your screen. Tchouaméni will ever drop a center backs and all. Now Madrid a beam ako right side. Just to create a BFN overload to be able to play from the back and to press on one year because Tchouaméni ako catch for no.
We bro mo ko attack na so mo
build it up. Some person play out from team be presser. Tchouaméni ever catch for no my 5.
Okay.
Now Madrid a beam ako right side or no my 6. And at a point in time, we say, "Oh, person no, acquire players 4, but or play 6." It's very difficult to press them and ubenya because they are able to easily play out from the press based on how this is in Papa FM saying Carlo Ancelotti a better out from nature no. Now, we are saying if you are able to play from this press, you know. This season, Sir Modric starting Real Madrid. Possession average 71%. And Sir Modric ever born Libya. Madrid a control ball more with Modric because 71%.
Wow, more.
One Toni Kroos over 55%. It is a Kroos and Eba Madrid and possession to do. Diana said the only said they have to find Toni Kroos. Now Kroos ever bought a domi a cruiser somewhere by the upper Kroos will shift no back to two no as a Rudiger and as Alaba whoever he's playing with no my back 3 no the one Toni Kroos about the more Toni Kroos no there's a diagram if Casey will get it it's on over back 3 no one I don't say he goes long
or possible on
long because omo Vinicius omo Rodrigo omo nya pace
okay
entina omo button Kroos omo nya more possession because with a finance and Toni Kroos no possession untimi nya no dodo but Modric will control the ball more enti so omo ball na ye abanga from Toni Kroos all they do is that ono be ka omo ho a no akọ long send be ya ometimi enya more like guys in the Tumrika no. That is how Omujuma Tino. That's what I say. That's what I say. Kiss him. Obey. Toni Kroos will drop no more long. Now, Sana Omubo with Toni Kroos, but with Modric, they control the ball or my passing more of him. Now, Barcelona as a team last season
we are mebusa no so no ba Medford no we use Adam Odosha na say Toni Kroos at the end na win ba
no like
mo check here
no this season I say omo lose just one game
okay
that is against Atletico Madrid
yes and omo ba
yes and after that game no they've not lost any game
okay.
You understand now me try say menya side game na share how Madrid line up in that game because in that game I'm so call with omumienu nyina and enyama kon kan fam Real Madrid in that game okay. But this season as I said, the only game Omo lose was that away game Omo boy against Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid showed my 3 goals to 1. This is in Sana Omo Nyamano. Toni Kroos will drop on everybody there. Oba drop up at ball back to first back say Rudigo say Alabu. No my back 3. No long. So he will go long. No ball no you know. Say Kingsley air sharp. One diagram owns a line to them. Tamana first Kroos air long to locate sa attackers no one of no.
No one man look at my hand for pressure and some room.
Say no na. Say if I'm corner players is able to intercept.
Good. We now pay.
Yes, and this is a diagram. To one say Toni Kroos and a kick ball no.
Okay.
And one say look at how many Real Madrid players are running. 1, 2, 3, 4. But on the one no. So anti Vinicius, Rodrigo, Jude Bellingham, and a Frank Garcia left back on the shot corner no.
Okay.
So you see, Oji ball now because they know say Kroos is hand of the call. Modric on long. He's not that expecting long back process. On not short. And the Modric omunko. Modric Jude will drop. Cause on say e so kono omubobo no mfimfi wono no. But so Toni Kroos the moment he gets the ball, omunim say he's one of the best passers of the ball. Say locate you, baby to ko bia wo bia no, about Toni Kroos will locate you. So they will start running because they know say born at their tomb at their mom. So this is how Madrid plays when Toni Kroos are available. Now one problem that this is Real Madrid are facing a year. Who said they are not playing with the type kind of man? Or more Yosulu, but coach no, or you should as a sub because Rodrigo and Vinicius are what they are. No, no, have a sub. And at any point in time, who said? Remember attacker omuni like a player on them and only 18 boss in the moon. You see say omu attack biana omu do any monum na Vinicius or drop abeji bona bobi Rodrigo
also be drop abeji
bona bobi
ma shorty
no ma shorty unya any player target man in the 18 boss. There's a diagram Kingsley enya boto no hwe obehu time na remember attack na ya make sa 18 ball so na at that moment no na ke say either a center forward running inside the middle to get a tap in and as you picture ball no ball no but no money 18 balls no because they are not playing with the typical number 9. But there's another diagram about who say yes in so space you know baby boy away and center forward biano so ever running to that space one ya dey red you know ase one no. But he be a Vinicius ejina. So Vinicius.
On what me high means
on when ya circle no yellow mo no. No enye dey no dey say baby ojo person ball na ba no jino e dey. No otwetwe no ko. But nanka the papa power be a ball no jino no. Vinicius should be running inside the 18-yard box and get a tap in. But onko or change and ke for ball no no hanom no no moment jino ntwetwe fonko. But when you are playing with the center forward, there's a diagram you see Yosulu. If the diagram was about you see, say I know there, say Yosulu air boy, omoje ball na you see Yosulu running inside that space where na there's a bridge okona one kono. So two side of Real Madrid, one with a strike center forward, one without a center forward, and with that center forward at any point in time, easy. Say all defending blocks are easy because no striker will run at you. So you know when you picture. So this is one side of Real Madrid and the other side of Real Madrid. Entiende? Emudie ne babe hu clearly. Obabo the Vinicius and Rodrigo. Sana be ya omo shoot Toni Kroos long balls no to hit Barcelona because be me say omo echi on them no. When Araujo is not there, they lack pace. And see one side of them. Barcelona. Kingsley Mame how again. So this Real Madrid press up. Before me go Barcelona you know. This how Barcelona Real Madrid press it. In their 4-4-2 diamond no. They press no match the space on the right and the left side no. So say for we no another two no machi o. Twen say baby a ball no be ko. And the ball no ko ya bon so mu nyina. Say correct they all press on the right side and take the ball. So the ball no ko left in so they press the left no match ball na efuru sa baby ball
4 years na wanyina beko
omunya
okay
eti se kesi kure ni ma be ho na diagram unse o meje space na to now we ball na ko right akoma right full back no na obe how Real Madrid aggressively will press the right side some go win ball no eti omo sheda no maja left side on ato no maja right on ato no ma fa fimfi onom no the thing is that so over 2 minutes na uhu but o call extension what dia uhu and this is the next picture so how many Madrid players 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 so how omo press it eti omo ja right and left no to no mo de da ball no call only call wa no nya they press they aggressively to win the ball omo ji ye ball na then they attacking you. So this is how Carlo Ancelotti have set up the team this season and from the previous 4-3-3 last season before I make Barca no so I'm going attack here you will see Vinicius and our left Rodrigo no one chain na Benzema a drop in that 4-3-3 that's I don't know but this season because I'm going so I'm going attack here Vinicius omuno middle no mama right back no and left back no up forward as number 7 and number 11 so we have two different sides of Real Madrid one last season now Vinicius and the general line also Rodrigo on the line but this season Rodrigo and Vinicius are in middle Frank Garcia and Cavalla and Momina a bit attacking as number 7 and number 11 so this year there have been altercations Ancelotti as signing Sano kakra. Sana be obet me as you to the star boy affair of Jude Bellingham. I dey Ancelotti in because of Jude Bellingham here. Because time Bellingham buy no. Near say or signing Sano to accommodate the boy I want to set up.
Was the style of play now into me
yes. Because boys now no. Na e beg din say or drop obi. I'm not shame. Et yes no accommodate Jude Bellingham. I want san ni team no mu. Eti na also call this way send me about accommodate to Bellingham on the side of Barcelona omo attack and say build up in the 2-3-5 system and then also when case here door to swa we will show you to in chief no how almost build up omo 2-3-5 and the Barcelona set up to build up from the back now Tino Barcelona there no so mo ya ade a ehu ene se ya so Barca de no o say initially na Busquets ene ya mo a pivot now pivot e fan say Busquets ko ya ban fan Frankie de Jong ene ya mo pivot no Frankie de Jong is injured now Oyerepa Romeo who is their pivot. But the problem with Romeo is say and you know say Frankie de Jong is training but it doesn't look like or be a part of the squad. You know say even Pedri training but on Catalan squad no. Lewandowski is training but on the part of the Madrid squad. We don't know how the fittest level of Frankie de Jong. But say Frankie de Jong and Bobia say press Barcelona easy to press them and win the ball. Because Oyerepa Romeo the pressure like pressing now how to play for the pressure no on shada nya dey sir
ntumi so pressure
Gavi very good and talented player but on yes players na ya press ye ni age ball na da ho every press no mu this season washa since I factory on April Barcelona are struggling to play from press. So until this is how Barca build up into two center backs, 3 midfielders, no need that 5 in now in a 2-3-5 system. It's the one thing you know. Tambia Barca expect on Bajibonabo. Sa train na on thing you know.
You know one thing
you know.
Okay.
On a Tambia so Kwajibono. It when can first Busquets.
And the gym fin.
Yes, into no on the ball. He's able to pressure resistance. Obey you from to see you understand? But after Busquets no Frankie de Jong and so Frankie de Jong so epra. You understand? Enti enama enne omo air struggle in terms of how they are able to play from the press. Enti Barca air struggle e wonom no. Now game no baby I be center pie in fin wonom no. Because I know say Barcelona the omo system no omo change no. They always want to play from the back. Omo line up in the 4-3-3. But some air build up now 2-3-5. Eti Saturday na Barca this year omo nya ni year into ahwa omo consider goals be any kwaso omo concede. And who press omo you win the ball over there. Now they are punishing ball with Barcelona. And that thing their teams they are punishing Barcelona so far. Osha in terms of goals conceded, omo conceded 10 goals from 10. Tino 10 goals from 10 and the Barca are conceding. As against Madrid's 7 goals from 10 games. It just says Barca are conceding more based on how defensive shape and like how but they when they are attacking you in spaces now João Felix Lewandowski a very good season, but Obian himself Lewandowski on a very good day he can punish you. Abantia Efeno that boy Yamin Lamar, very young boy. Now Champions League boy something this young boy or man of the match Lopez. They are bringing up young guys here at least trying to make sure say these young guys are there to deliver for Barcelona. A game as I said Muford no very key to decide how this fixture will go. Say because Barcelona, say because Real Madrid, whoever win that Muford battle, but I think say in Muford based on quality, based on strength, based on power, based on how these two teams in now about it is with the injuries now, Barca a woman I think say Madrid have the upper hand or Muford no. They have upper hand in Muford in terms of Tchouaméni, Toni Kroos, Jude Bellingham, Fede Valverde on any day. Because of Barca's injury crisis, this four are ahead of any move that Barca will parade this evening. And then in that game, and goes, babem. Yes. Barca will score. This season, Barca have scored 22 goals. Madrid have scored 21 goals. Two teams actually goals. I see on this year. Girona have scored 25. And I think Madrid actually 23 goals. And they are scoring more goals. Goals, baby. Barca will concede. Real Madrid will concede. And he said both teams score in the battle. Barca will concede. Real Madrid will concede. But a game that looks like a 2-1 win for Real Madrid. And that's a 2-2 drawn game. Depending on how games will go. If a win, a better game where Tino are going for 2-1 win. But it looks likely say it's just a 2-2 game. Depending on how teams need to take more chances. You understand?
Win Baba Madrid bit man 2-1 win.
2-1 win.
But Barca they with my draw which is 2-2
game now 2-2.
From Kofi Zakito.
If they are able to take their chances as expected for Muboko for more Barcelona. See, this is how the El Clasico will look like. Tino. Yamra England. Say that the Arsenal about Sheffield. A game that I expect. No, Baba Sheffield are really struggling. So far, more 1 point. Almost 1 point from 9 games. The joint lowest in the Premier League era. Now only team was also yes I record no. Yes, Uncle for ya Sheffield for ya in 2020.
Baby.
On board 9 games, no more 1 point. This season 9 games, almost 1 point. The lowest in the history of the Premier League. And Sheffield are struggling. And Menyes was say Emirates or and Sheffield for no. Almost their season will not change at the Emirates. A game that you expect Arsenal to win based on how Arsenal is this season. And even though and I had to confirm say Jesus a problem and he's out of the game. Partey is out for about 3 weeks or out of the game. But I think say without Jesus and Ketekye have shown say or equally good replacement. Kai Havertz is still available. So Bukayo Saka and Martinelli.
Baba now so mo say Basan compare Partey prepare to go play bia na ase me story.
Martin Zubimendi. Martin Zubimendi of Real Sociedad. And Ruben Norman. So him na Spanish national team so Bobby. We see Akama Sociedad. On say last summer Arsenal you don't meet my bia some for Martin Zubimendi. And never told you I said Partey because Saudi Arabia. But Partey Saudi Arabia na anya adwuma. Nti Zubimendi ade na amaso. But for now man who say Martin Zubimendi a prepare. So say Martin Zubimendi a prepare there. I will say yede Zubimendi ba no be she Partey anan.
Okay.
What I say? Okay. Because Partey say on team Arsenal 4 matches continuous. And Declan Rice, who knows? We have it Messi. In terms of Martin Zubimendi, all from Emrana or my creative. So that's a report.
And see Arsenal there, and Arsenal game that Luku 3-0-4-0 be. So
goes in
Arsenal will win, and 3-0 or 4-0 win. Arsenal, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham from here, stubborn. They are very defensive. But if you're able to break them, no shaba akwa, but show me because so there is somewhere there beam to get the equalizer. But the only idea say counters are very dangerous when counter attack you are. And see Liverpool should be very careful of them because Nottingham have shown say this season. Watch them games now, Mabona. I guess United at Old Trafford, almost stable United. I've seen them against this isn't. I've seen them against Arsenal. Tino, Arsenal even though certain senior finally find a way to win the game, but at least there, 30 teams here, and I'm also against. That is also against Man City and so. And games now Nottingham Forest about this season no. Even though against the big clubs no, they will lose. City winning by 2-0. I saw them against Chelsea. I'm going to Chelsea 1-0. It was Stamford Bridge. Nottingham Forest for you. I'm going to Chelsea. And a very tricky side. Arsenal 2-1. Last minute I got there. Nanka oyene Emery told them no. And a very defensive. But I don't mean say some attack you they are very pacey and very sharp. And to say who commit more men forward they use their counter to punish you. Into another offense, not time for a year pa. Into game Martino, a very close. And yeah, games are goals. Liverpool auction be but in between 1-0, 2-1, 1-0, 2-1 because the more Liverpool be attack you, be just spaces you know. They can use that space and punish you. And to Asha against Arsenal, almost a go. Against Chelsea, I will almost a go. Against Manchester United, I will almost a go. The only so far big team on mobile man should go away Man City. And the ability to score goal a very important here and a very key one of their strength so far this season for Nottingham Forest. And you know, if as I said, a 1-0-2-1 win for Liverpool win that game, but any on a silver platter, any an easy game for Liverpool. Okay. But they end up beating Nottingham Forest. The big game, you know, of course, Old Trafford. Manchester United airborne against Manchester City. You know, a game this season. Team Simeone no. City at the second on the league log, but Obi Awashe City biano. Omo share you convincing the City that last season we get trouble no. The argument is that this is how City have struggled under Pep. Season started bia and many say games you know sa no bono they struggle. I na a chance no momentum no. And at this stage, City are the best time to play Man City. And I shall go back and check for the past 2-3 seasons. Their games now, their first 15 games, you know. Yes, because of their quality, they win a lot of games. But more that convincing performance now will be a name as a modern man. This season, Tino, Abante Fano. Ellen Haaland Ashe 9 goals in the league. But in terms of chances, one miss a pan. And there was a lot of questions about how whether he can be able to performance for them last season, this season, because of the number of chances that he's missing. He's missing a lot of them, and most of the games is yes, our chances in the because of how I almost set it up. And he already know I say and Kevin De Bruyne absence no. Because most of the goals that Haaland scored last season, most of the chances now from Kevin De Bruyne, and Onya more assists from Kevin De Bruyne than any other player last season in terms of goals to do that or share, and he can it be a factor, even though still now 9 goals leading the goal king. Son has 8 goals, Salah has 7 goals, and the can also edit this as well. And we are seeing a different Erling Haaland. Me see Pep Guardiola defending Erling Haaland say, and you goes on quantum of the buy. They are happy with him. The way Oboborn goes on the beba.
Now the brand said, "I say Haaland you goes on qua." No, you go. Your goes I don't know you.
So far the
well, be a new moment. Me faka hon and you know
so and see, one of those things that coaches ever can I defend players because now I say pressure as a column say Erling Haaland will be say apart from goals no be beyond kind of game no and I say so not on share so call bear about 3 or 4 games without a goal and see in a pressure and I'm busa Pep Guardiola na so defend the player and say no and you goals on quantina or then buy and they are happy with him quite offers of ball no they are happy they think say Erling Haaland will still come good based on how almost Omaka this season Washa in those big games against Arsenal we didn't see Erling Haaland. We saw this year I say in most difficult games you ensure that Erling Haaland in those games it makes all those arguments about Erling Haaland's influence in the Man City team this season as I say areas of face whether he's that kind of striker that and I say we said one of the arguments that baby say me and Fabalo do one from mano the style of play the thing say play where the goals in Kwano and the answer by I know what happen wash no abon wash but Ballon d'Or should be a player that gives you everything. You should be involved in a lot of things that by Haaland and just sign and kind of game. This season, United are struggling and one of their struggles is how they build from the back. Coach Ten Hag, build from the back. The way they say, or build as 3 back. So the back, or mano either left back as a right back no, come no my 3 back. So there be overload. I want 51 no. Ma one person a key, Lisandro Martinez. Until last season, United were very comfortable when Lisandro is playing this season. After 1 or 2 games or out, until United are struggling to build from the back. Nanka goalkeeper best me boss habo nenka United obi in Andy Onana, but they are struggling because of players no more than how they are struggling to play from the back because we type of players eti nyame adoma Tino the last 2 games are United need City ball abo or with Bruno Fernandes on the right Ochina the basically say Bruno on the 7. Yes, Bruno Vimfin. Samum. Oba Bruno on the right. No about additional 3 for the 4. Send me me. Overcrowded City in Midfield no. City. So Oji
City without the Brian the midfield that's we.
Oh yeah, they are still dominant side. They are still a very good possession.
I know they where they are. Yes.
And they say we'll find a way to counter them.
Okay.
And still now no. Additional midfielders and Bruno will play on the right and Anthony on the right. You will see Bruno on the right with additional 3 more for that on film. Tell me, met me over Crowded City. No. Now, so my boy, me last season, how on City, Man United. Kayana to hack a set up to press them. And on a diagram, and Tino. So, say not to hack a ball
last season.
Last season, 2 games now, ball, say no oppression. And Tibon Bruno, Rashford, Nea Sancho, and Christian Eriksen, the 4. And I won't press goalkeeper on that be Omejano. But what they do is that the 7-11 no ever press 2 center backs no. So then the striker no be press Rodri. Ball Rodri no the man ehu. Center backs no. Almost no mu ehu. But they can the ball any free hard they can the mu nyu. Sam go for me and say way. And the control games anymore. The center backs and Rodri. If they are on the control game now, how they started the 2 center backs and Rodri. Omuno I so comfortable team. Omegi who press on any Omegi they can easily play from the press. Stones, Akanji, Diaz, Rodri. Who press on any eti we say now. So who make Omegi nyam boss any no long they are not efficient long balls. Okolom they are beji bono friend him. But unyam from this press that you are in trouble.
Never carried in some quantity.
You are in trouble. It's not the hack a pressure in such a way that they struggle to play from this press. And no wonder the last 2 games are United City boy, you know, in terms of expected goals. You bought 2 games in the year, then United did. There were more expected goals. I see Man City goals and then United share and share. Big chances are United and Messi. Now also I say Man City there no. It's your China. Tino who here you be say United be press on. Send the they will not be able to play comfortably from the back. Or press on in such a way so one that space to play from the back. Now as I said, City the possession there. A bad day. So bet me answer only City ever go 2-2. And I expect a hack Obama City deep kakra. Then use the pace of the Rashford and Co and Hoyland to punish them when the need arises. And you know, a gamer. Some I can City and share your conventions this season. United there and then your cry because City means City and your convention and the tell you that the day and your cry because of how United have struggled. Even though United have won their last 3 games, by combination of us winning. If you be Hegani, I am to share last minute penalty. Sheffield, and we are there. So, even though they've won the last 3, but now a winner, a day confidence ever. But sad games, you know, it misses some season. So, what's a game? No, a bit misses some season at once. Say, a win can completely change your season at all. And a game at Old Trafford, Ten Hag last season, big team being over pick even a point at Old Trafford. There is no so big says and I said team being over Old Trafford a point against Ten Hag. City beji 2-1, Arsenal 3-1, Tottenham beji 2-0, Chelsea beji 4-1. So eti those traditional clubs no there. Whoever Liverpool beji 2-1. Eti Oshomu now Old Trafford. Eti if he wants that season to turn around, and last season never turn around for United. Na team ya obi refi. It is against Liverpool Arsenal. One of these teams ya. Na Liverpool. Early games ya. Yes. You understand? Na a big game United struggle early games no. It's not here a big game to turn the season. And I see here. And you know, at Old Trafford, as a United fan, our hope and wish is that we win that game, but again, an easy game.
Okay.
It's our hope and wish that we win that game, but again, an easy game. Just that, Manchester City have said, oh, they been through here. Say oh there be say
to so your diagram ni na the contours no ho the benina we as I hope
What is contours?
So on the call
Zach we ma na abasa ba
game no there obi anu say eden okun eden
Edima Manchester United. Edima Manchester na ne kanu na anything. Edima Manchester. Go go say.
Obi
Oh, say team. Confuse akitu. Ade wo ye ayidie. Uko basa ni ayidie. Wo do bia picture wo bia na yi but we dey uko fa Manchester dey kwa ma hu city picture. Wo dey show mo ye kire. Yes. So huri o ebra ko wa yiro basa ni yiro do bia picture we ye o just say o bedru ayi no city ni we dia no ayi dia nkwa na atu ye hu city dia
tino ede but hack atese sa teams we dia but ede man United
very good
okay
yeah
ede but hack atese sa match we do ni mo pa
okay
onimo
okay
enti enya wonwa so Manchester United we need about 2-1
more fire Mate bedase Kofi Zakito Edie Abedru non-crop pepper still the weekend's edition of today's sports and you go so Edie Ebrewo no na ene ye won sam ofie papa ya yemrai na phobia ose opeja on sade
papa da bi obi be join papa yes a job from Africa
da mo fa hin mo se
papa
Abbas
yes
what's mo fa hin
me see baby ye fa no ye ko so
root reda hin
submarine and am obi ehun submarine this a p da bi what na wu buru osoro ade na
mo ben mo beta kwa no so
wota ombe hu die wom omo ye pa ye se be yon pa ho nti house of folk supporters ne ye carry omo se match na ye ne kasi asimu a ye ko ya ye free as see ya ye kwa kopie wona ya hwese de nyama be ye ne ya kagum ne atimi akopie ba bi ani ti supporters ni nyina na obi opeso okobi bia na onfere ne nkyirasim se see onware kura iduru kwa ma betima dware ne ya to aso nti yesere obi
osima no pa ya
me free ha me kwasim na yakoto aso na yakoba bi ani no nti de kan say black man time nti ne wa anya ne sa so ye so se de minu ye kan ye bi ndo ni edi no ntimi nka edi ma hwan ya to da emu ma edi mo de mu de o for de fa ye de nya den
mokobo baby any go stars enya dene
dabi
okay
dabi
atiase Abbas
because the eye open nti nya den ye the eye open nya ko ma bibia design
what dada na mo de
okay last 2 years ye show mo one day last year ye ball draw what you say draw is better than lose ye ko ye person ye ko pick points and a point and no vim ye di free yako enti ball na ye ko ball nane de enya de ye ko di agro ya ka kire technical team board management obia so bia nyina famu de because hasna ne ni no wanam kwa foforo so
mo hasna mo
ni no nam kwa foforo so pese twene bakwam twene besi asfalt ne so no hu ba bi opeso ofa nti adwuma de sere hari kan ye obi ye papa nti na hokuma cross ne won hye to be hye club tea ko hye to ro ke kashe mu ana o jina wo mu muzie ko chia nti na de oso obobo club tea no de abegina bench ho ni aka che ne say ba bia ni ho no on ba 3 season ye lose ho man ko say record no nti na so mfro ka ni bi no ye ko say record no se fidie we kura you ka no me ho station be ya kokko ne kokko fa ka ne ko ebe wo cha asem aha wuti si ya wunya 2 minutes nti ni e ka ne say house of folk supporters so biamra sem na bo na ye ko ne ko ye ko jezi ye ko all out ekwe be faso biam kwakwa wi ne match ni be o se ye faso na kotoko akoni ya she na ne jezi yeso ekwe be she ya na
ana kotoko ne mane yi ena omo ye papa ne akohwe omo na ne meko ana dabi ye ne senior ye ne ko ye ne hwe ye nya na de compare kotoko ye kotoko ko ne hwe na na de compare ye ko ye behwe ye kwati ye nya ya nim waje ase baabi obi gina samie che ne sika obi kwasa sakro na de abare pam no enti ye de ye ko ne different ayi naeko ho
game ya mkomu hu se sa meeting na mo ye no ade bi papa bi baba game no
baba pa
kaka ma adwen kire boys
because ya mo bi ehun se ball no ye do ba na gitum so betimi aba am ehun so ni mbo woni mbo dia na ya US nchen ya iwe film waje atum so bo has so free division 2 so free division 3 na gitum so bo dia masa me ehun bo
na no ye se atabisa wo mo Richard atabisa players no se wa wo nye ready so bo team no kana ehun na ehun se wo no wo nye ready so wa ba se wo be bo has wo de se wo sika de be mo wa na etwa kana wo ko
Richard Atta go keeper
dressing room obusa players
no run be
na has 3 mo 5 matches 1 goal ball so obi shay
yeah
na de show obi say obi shay eti show obi it mo 5 matches say yenya wo yehye 1 goal eti ade na da ho no masa atragro aduru pani betie eti ye catch obi ase match obi afa no nyim obi a so we are ni o we en wenyo ba we zentuo ni so na wo kwa we de pe ba bi gina kade wo be hunu park ne so me se kade wo be hunu park ne so wo ti ase se die nim ni se ye bobo no a zentuofo bi wo ka o mun kuna ha se ya hye
na na se so ka on kule ya hye obi
wo ti ase me nya zentuo ni wo tro nsem
okay you know
tie di wie kra no
kala se
wie
yeah the kra
ne kra no se ye ko ogo na ya na mama yes ano ye ko ba bi ani enti house of folk supporters na me say kai o me say kai ni si asem si a woni di abra asem koko
okay
we nya koko kakra di na dia start journey no ye duru kwa mu a ye be gina ni adi fufuo
okay kwan so de bi wo pa za kwan so de
sana tie
to se mo record ma ya dada no na mo kodi di ho aba
aso ntia pe asa afre coach na ka kire no
se mo nni nkugo ho
ho de enche da
okay
ntu o hwe said the name of ka o de tutu bo bra be pie ba bi ani ho eti ka no da bi ka no de nipa 100 kra ba nyama because ka okuruma bebre
but bu ha
nipa
mfa
3000 kra ba nyama
no bu ha mfa no
no
I don't know
na bi aye ma de nya wase
abas mo nya men komra
enti hazo supporters no bi amresi na yenko ya chair reference so ya obi anim se chapter 9 ne as na edum tie fe ne dadi bi nim se fe na ta enti ya one ne re so for mama anopa ye ne nka be ko ba because say okoye asori pani no say niama egunusu bebre enti wantimi am yanko but ye no ye koi ono so wo fi ode mpaye e tie chie enti nana goto nana sabre da taisaka alaji awudu alaji ebu panifo ni nyina se nyina akoma sei but o maka kire say ye leaders no o munya motre na niama nko yie e ma ye
okay me da say ba for memra ho na yen sha say with National Sports Authority releaser or de bae enra na tententen nyina ne se de enuanu miensan NSA ego and kotoko agia tum se o se omu yusu hard copy ticket e de eka ene yi ticket no nti eno ena nyame adom a chena ebe ye adwuma e wo Baba Sports Stadium going forward omo hwede ombe na afei tekos no etimi ama ho no aye hye se de be ya ene obi ye yi ticket no asisi apa na chesa abo mum wie na chesa na ase no mo de danti krata ne to fa bo nyina na maka no nyame adom a chena de be ye adwuma no no
afei de etua kotiro de na asem no ye ka team solution and I say enye complete solution
because complete ya
no krepe o mu ni say ye turn ticket electronically no de as I say yetimi move no into full gear say at least stadium no so we find the percentage format e mu be 70% there say ticket ni yeton say yetimi turn electronically and no de me I'm for it me feel say as I say do a point where you betimenya a hard ticket but a electronic saa barcode na design was on sa no because those are ones that are difficult to be replicate. So the bear obi ye betmanya sales point e wo baby bebre. Enti wudu filling station bi, wudu radio station bi, TV station bi, wudu point bi ana. And in any day during the week, you know, ubetimi ato abra Oyerepa, abetokotoko ni bechem, na wo de wade ato kam na wo de nam. Enti Sunday, nya gate hokra na akopeti kitato. Normally no, sales point no, such that ase ye call 1 point bi and ye ko pato na a create crowd. As I say, you know, ye hwe wana mo na na bibi ye fa ho. As I say, omo improve enti I me dey say professionals say ombe improve internet system no because untimi nye ade a electronic internet enye papa enti say internet system no so mu improve offer what it to do ni say obi a obetima yusu internet e de atoni ticket bia no say ni pakro no week ni mu no obetima to na ade kama na e woni phone so so print so a no print na ade na da ho no mo enti onko jina gate and okopeti kitato again so on beton bi our stadium hono mo a ma turn close to the entrance no so on beton tikita mo turn close to the entrance no
tena de no
any day bia fi watena kwani any day bia
mo munya dai
mo turn close to the entrance no so enko na chi mpa so what you say so that say obi turn wo yemfa ne say bia it's my kitchen side ho ba bia old ba abe red stadium hono checkpoint wo ho wo de cheni pa kwana oni se ukra ticket ni ama kwan wo du hono ma na ya scan na ukọ enti obi a onto ticket no enye hono wo be ka che se me kope biato na akwai se omo mu kra ticket any omo mu kra ticket nyina no extra good to gain entry because obi kra ticket na afa na obi a onkra ticket be twitwa na na mu a eno so no etimima gate no hono no enipa be bodom pim ho no enti omo be the boot no be sisi kra na wo de ebi obo ho no a okọ ne be na wadu stadium no so mi kra me hwe me obe 2 hours bi ma me twa fa ho nkwe bo ne bi meti ase enti obo ho onto ticket ni day no days to the match eno de normal yen ka satinchina because obo okra na bo no nya obehwe but eno anwumre na ofre Zakito ena Zakito che ne 100 bi mpacho wonya analogy na me draw no week ni mu nya bo de ko nya bi obehwe o but I'm fire and then when all to nani anoka so chama dan for Isaac my friend here obema me 50 bia na 100 bia na ode ama no and I feel person ko hwe ball ni bi untimi ka say chinchina on to ticket no Monday Tuesday Wednesday answer and dey me no o ma ya na mun to ticket ntana mun to ticket ntam chale uni obi botomo ticket ni ntam to no uni obi botomo eti eno de
afutu no koma omo betimi ato a
so obo ho no
okay say
obo ha he me am no nya ye nua na ba ewa one of these days no was what to ticket but starting Friday Sunday we answer with me ato system no enti ye omo de omo no ono kra no se ofa de opese oto the ticket a woni sika no opese oto ne ntem kra on twen pressure man so sika no ho no ma on twen kra nko twen Sunday ene ne ekra da bi obeto ne ntem no se o print o se oni phone so na ade wo no ho no ba obo ho no so a ala bia no ya na bia Sunday na no pana na ewe bi kra na apa na adafo bi kra na akase wo de obepese hwe bi da ye nko eno no sa ankofo no so no yen kreti means obetima tono wo outside the precinct of the stadium no se na be ya all kono odu ho no ma okra ni ticket the only thing I can is scanning pay pacho what you say ti say legends na ye bom compliment ni ade no odu ho no ma o show ni compliment na wawrem utumi say easier enti wo hwe omo kra complimentary na omo struggle as much as omo afi no mpeti gitato no enti say ye ne sa ebe minimize it because at all material times say person you stop leakage in this need there technology bebo ay more even though betimi the technology awia but I no wo pese wo guide ya wo betima guide ni ye more than we jama human element no enti I am the say
Willism come so mu money feko be hwese dia wo ka no take it from beton aka ho no mu nyina de money feko
say ochina nyame ya adom na adom ye na ye ko do stadium ho na say amanfo kotokoma kwa mankofo ye ticket na ebe sika wo ha ebe hadwen ye nti ase ndi kotokofo no ya ta o mo chiama mo fight ama mo nya ye mfa ne se simile de o mo pe no de asodie eto wo mo so say o mo be ye no ma ye mewie ne me kan che say ene so ya sa wie sika of course a human institution enti bia kakra kakra be filter through which eno de o ka say o person prevent no dito dia wo bebre but at least I see a minimize turf no and I say leakages na ya na eba no and say particularly kotoko o mu enu asodie wo mo so pa say o china de na o mo koye no but mo ma no nko bebre after o china no so mo fi say put two measures in place
one dey based on
to make sure say o mo be ye normal anko say the next match no so kotoko sa kwatwa so me twa kra no be ka so e be provide bia 1000 bi so hana 2000 bi na dia kan dey electronics nti hard copy ni kura san obi ankoto electronic no and electronic nasa to be ameto hard copy necessary ye di nkakra ka na ye yi film bedu baby na fe no ye beto ko full
that no was ko ya papa ne dem na fe ko baby
yes re me de da no ye ko meeting no ma beka wa habi ko papa na we ego CEO no kan ye say tentels no be ya adwuma here investment prof ye memo koma minister na minister mfa finance ko kan kire o mo say see baby edu no send ya kane o mu 2008 o mu system no mo ye ne say nipa ewuram no machines no etimi bua ma ye kan na empo kra ye sidu baby kra no second half kra mutimi announce say nipa say ne stadium no ensan famra back e be save lives because of national security papa no buy no ninse mo kan ye e be save time any stress and energy ankofo be komu then e be so save sika ama stakeholders ni nyina obi abenya de observe obi abenya de nti ade na ye ka ho asem no police for ko ho ade esese de mom no benya fire for ko ho ade esom de ambulance for obi red cross obi aka obenya ne de pepepe yi ticket for no say 5% ni swa na bia 7% and 10% ne bebo a stakeholders ne tete tom de kakra so mfamo awo mo saban so ono so omumu na yentibi nye a system where ebe ya full proof offer ebeboa na ye wi ya fia say ye replicate no other centers no because enya kotokonkwa na say onya ade dies wodi say ye na bi boa omo maka no nyina nti it is good news say at least seemingly no I say the earlier posture of a particular kotokoni NSA no any director general there na enya one that na ebeboa but adene ye twitwitwitwa tia ne betie ntem say bia bedro die eye pa nti ofa it is good that finally no yenya some sort of resolution and we hope say ochina no ye could do get hono mo a ye struggle bebre ana say ye hunu no ma ye pese be hunu but we a supporter we a journalist na wo kwa ready nkofo phones no bi cameras no bi ye sharp pa set your cameras ready obia me I'll be in hand to wait for videos and pictures
yanko yeden
obi unso bi wiase ka twa from no fabla
omo di ompeno na me na ba for me kwa comment me san van kama so di ho omo di ompeno no
yemwa na yen kan chiro mo se mo ade na mo ka se mo peno challenge se wo hu nie ana se de akwakofa abanie you see at the point we have to name and shame so who say me harry me gina gate na me jisika fi obi ho no ma twa fa betu wiase nyina no obi ahu bi e be gu nipa no ma so akwa stadium won timi si obi
mo enso mo ban no kra ba for mo jeje ho mo so mani ya na ehwe no mo ya no mo ye de ne fa ho
omu yo mo chedi obi a won kakra wonya
wakose uko antine on the day do wura ho no mu wugina ho hwe gate wo de ekoso no afodu ham on carry o because benya obejo de Ghana
enti se famu de a ye hu obi a obi kura beka say e asomesi na obenti na soma me say me nkoye sa ade no ye beku nkofo ni mu ase on the match itself no
because as my match na free mu mo nyen wo
on the match itself no makoto konfa ne say easy game unim say Kobe Mensah say obachina no lose a oni oti akentanyina mo chances of staying in ebechem is also in danger and this weekend we coach sa wo mo to sa no ebi so obechem o ene ya ne say wo mo de ase bibia na say wo mo de sori dindindin a
so efiri na so akobo draw be nya win back binti ase wa ye
bechem nya win bia efiri hono no wo mo bom say one or two matches bi o mo ko Accra ko draw na mo ko lose
Maybe yeah.
Okay, enti it say they almost started epic here.
Yeah.
Before I say who need be boy many wadwen say because almost they want to make a statement. Say pressure na ba almost no and a jana ba almost no. After the omofia say so anom and kotoko fia say anka almost see a kwan baby am person mo kono no. On say season started na a shaky kakra de ma wo mo ma pressure kakra de ba technical team no so any even praying body no so any ade even IMC for nkwa komo ya age omo de enti nansen ya omo fi ase picking kakra no say omo ko nations I think say na enye bad sa de omo betima ye nyina ne say ochina omo de bi beka ho na afi no omo kire say season we no say ye pe title contenders na kotokoso be den e betima ka ho Ogumatin ni first season of G League no enti wa kire say obetimi aye and squad no no enye bad sa se Ghana ha wo materials na wo no a ese se otimi di make bibi ese otimi di statement ebinom de akra news a wo de ye no ma enti no so ne de no se Africa na dreams num ne media ma mo bo no players no mo nhyɛ danya emro so nsene de mo kotoko ne house ne saa o but they are giving results enti wo so no ese wo so mutimi ye bibi so I want to believe say ochina will have a good game ewo baba yara ofa Kopman on po and now on the boys no they must get results. Menka say omon kobo abofe because away there you ukokobo epe results. Chise obi a won sat down so say Man City for instance oba wo homo otinifio oba obe dominate you. I am say Liverpool pen Man City team dominate no and it doesn't matter where because omi no nyina na ya we asro ya but say City we shall cry or dominate you. Or Bobo Nam Young say we the City boy. Of course, there are sometimes that you get a bad day in football, it happens. And sometimes I don't know a bounce so there ultimately. But in the House of Folk case, no, of a ball no more bono, say a homo, say I will. Oh, who set party no? And now I can say, okay, Airbnb that should be what say that builder could do pointer. After the woman has a general year resource bit me PF maba. And if who born now born any suye now we saw one sign your results there then a problematic. Say oh born Sarabiara yes win agree if you are winning agree they will be fine because we say kakra say we stabilize here and also so no bet me about good football because in as much as results and about football panel the entertainment or the entertaining aspect and also very important and also the drunk of what the omoba. And you have to offer that. But at this stage in the house, they are not looking at entertaining anybody. The house of folk here is to get results. Boshe for points. In Tina Baseka, yeah, compare points or points. Almost has the draw crowd bar. I think you better more space, even though in terms of points build up on there. Baby has better than say Ombelusu. Baby has dano and yet and Oma hange around our state, actually. The past 1 or 2 years, has number be as a BBC on better irrigation, as a BBC on better irrigation. At that point, House of Folk should begin to give confidence. That's a way House of Folk knew we are supporter, so we are whatever. You are say at least senior league in Abeje Crown in terms of placing, better year. The past 2 seasons, House of Folk, Ebo League, now, many as a kuto be say, Jawaju. It is not the position of House of Folk. And yes, Hannah has it here. And yes, Hannah has it here. Has Nisa Subino na brabo obono. Yes, Hannah obono. So we have supporter. You cannot be going through this pain, this ordeal. Say, season Biano, House of Folk seems to be struggling to avoid relegation. House of Folk should be struggling to win the league. At least House of Folk should be dominating to win the league. Yes. House of Folk should show say, yes, so yeah, member your honomo. And to say you can't first for no House of Folk should be hanging around in there. But where the over who now say and the yaka creation and I say you can face a points near the come away and I say you 11 wonders points it becomes you
media academy say is too early be and never better but said the easy kweba for say na kwa e ba sa obi kan whom do you blame because no nana do be na binimu gidi say coach you born bebrebe anya you because one come catch us players amoto ye you no na nsanim obi so be catch us coach ne performance and then players ne enya up to standard em fa ne gina ba for
offer point now we make no valid nanso ohun ne say mem yankwa achi Samuel Bodu ni season now the house of folk eje no ma no wan yo na recruitment o so ubeka ya season na house Samuel Bodu ba ya obefa house beje double a supporters ni heli no je no season na wo monti no huja ya ene your supporters o push sense afa Bodu mra no recruitment na house of folk at the boss house season enye Bodu na ye he came to meet the squad there. But he used the squad because now there was some quality materials and obey use. Interestingly, and unfortunately, both together, the same board, season or the recruitment, there was a problem. On one jai, or more better, no man, or JBC Mombi Yamo Monko. Now for Yanko Febimra, MSH, there was a problem. There was a problem. And all the time, and now while we are recruitment, and a BBB. Look. Say Zach Beck came here.
We are there now, we are there.
Year not and hag by no. Menya sure say place no with me now, not a year recruitment. Obi o de be ka ho ba to bebre ho no mo. Sa year no, tanga show my who say giving the opportunity obetima BB and plays very well on the league no meboa. Second na meboa. Third on the league. The following season I no recruitment no. Or the league no wa anye. I'm not saying say wanya de, but I'm saying that senka odi tell the ko no recruitment be nka kwa kwaji league na no. Say if you want to go by data. Enti in as much as I agree say uma say edu be ma coaches ni kwan. No mo kire players am fo say omdo be adwuma na mana ye yie no. Ya na nya all the time no nko no eye panacea for results. Ye betima jawo am wa ye obi bia wie but ye be kokodu ba bi no. Obe hu say na afi no e bi kwa na emfa because there are other factors. There are other factors are leading to getting results. And experience as Copman, Ositi any day, players are all house of folk nay. Say, Nya league no pono betimi di aja. On fanche bibi say, giving time, the next one, the next two, the next 3 years, no, house of folk will reach their peak and get there. We are not seeing it. And offer Copman time or the bag and a hano. Say, Jan is going to players and Kahano betono because he didn't know anybody. Assuming say your buyer even before the transfer window ye be and I say be a transfer window no buy and no never to players now. Copman didn't know anybody. Obey here for Mabuano. Obey here for Amabuana manatumi I any recruitment no. It is a bia. Yeah, yamfa say obiti say ogum. Ghana hano wabo league na che dwarfs wafa kotoko wako enti or system minimum. It is a okofa ogum for instance. So also obey recruitment. Metiasie. So okofa even board say see ako team biamu. Now say yenya no recruitment. Metiasie because onim terrain no. But omo fi baby ba ne de. Onim obia wa ha, onim bibia, he will need somebody to help him. And the recruitment no. Obesa ehiankofo. Of obeka house for katre and say recruitment we are omo this current one very one omo debo season ye. Omo yusu technical people who knows our league. Yeah. Some of them we know yent be into momudi because but some of them you say omo boy e bi no coach other teams. And omo boy recruitment no the man has. And in terms of picking players, say be a who player we or ya there or betting mobile boy. You see the only difference where I know the na problematic and say coach on no recruitment or better player on best you to the game plan because coach be our senior or bony game. For instance, you know, we say Klopp, engine pressing coach into a players are more energy. And this why Klopp doesn't normally pick midfielders or more skill too much because midfielders now almost skill baby no almost need a lot of energy to run because almost in a year Jumano. Klopp pay the Gini Vanadom Henderson type of midfielders no who will be running everywhere to make sure say Bono be do hokran almost higher waji. But sorry friend saying Pep at least 1 or 2 midfielders when 50 more more skillful because Pep does a lot of passing. The passing game no never bono dia show. So coach bia was send your bony game. And no heard that to the players. And no penny there. Meaning for ya again say can say my coach kwan on to the player. And no dey na ya na me Thomas. Other than that, Ubana say players no for one more. Earlier on Zakito na ye can about and I think baba na ye can about say coaches is players. James Madison or Tottenham Nei. He has become a key cog in the Tottenham team. And you say be all Leicester no now on yard and I say no a super player by all standard. But after the yayi na pie more wada ne ho adi wotumi say we ye normal we ye wanwade we ye senkyerene. Now James Madison seems to be at another level. Just say the James Madison we know, we are seeing him at another level. That should tell you, say, coach is the BBK players. Me my recommend team this me who play or the Abekan home. Either omo beto omo, and I say like omo hono dada, and I say omo I don't know. I'm not seeing one of them. Me whom Di Maria Crowder say he's going off. But we a coach with the qualities and the talent, and normal Di Maria wono. So we a coach, you should be able to make something out of him. And Di Maria. Nanke do be no a key part of the House of Folk team no. Afi wa be players now. Run Di Maria boy yeso mo. How well are they executing it? I'm not seeing it. Enti me who coaches are ye hu omo nya de kwa na tiri so mba ye hu so player ba ko be there. Omo ye ni bibi. Anya hwe kra no body turning a free banane to force 9 and he was getting results. I want to see Koopman giving us something more. Especially with his experience. Because baby I coach do ni there so who play to me say play we me who be onum na obetima be dia mayen that I'm not seeing. Enti offer Koopman has a lot to do. He has a lot to do, and as I say who say House of Folk progress here or mokomanim. The other games are also there, and I believe we say yebenya good games over the weekend.
But I say before Zach
offer before Zach be no me offer Safo.
So the MZK Ebeko fana in an area we are now so nyanko ya
Collins and a friend me say Collins of China.
Hey, my own Collins.
Collins Cargo and Shipping. Or China and company no China. Omo for show in the agro. Omo show Oyerepa no both sports, news, Oyerepa football. Bianto more warehouse or no. Or frame video call now more warehouse or more juma. Omo hwe enti
on from radio ni nya agro Ghana for say anya dey omo kona issue so masum
phone no omo ayi me hu the way that me use but omo ayi wo so ase ebo ti say time ne so ya na
indicate actually say
ya pepe no say sports time so enti wo do say odin suppose to say ya pa na eno no
enti so omo hwe Collins Cargo and Shipping our China yen chen na no oni atio tio no yen sentreni e wo sunyane na ye friend Ghana sikani and Ghana sikani dwane fi Ghana I say Kroma she papa tio na e friend Ghana sikani dwane ko cha la Kroma she papa etitiro yen che omo me hu ene se release no and okay almost a joint statement and my and Asante Kotoko ego ticket na o my and that's how be kayasem bia anopa no me nya oboteye man analysis a professional one we nyina we no and me catch there was a Kroma enye no kre ne dia kasem I said the na sentimental and me catch there was a Kroma enye no kre ne ye de asem Kroma sei ena enye me principle ne de asem Kroma sei o principle ko bi odwuma if you think you are principle go open your company if you say we are chinchin a ko bi odwuma na chinchin no but so bi na afa odwuma de a Kroma Ghana sei enye principle ena enye no kre ena enye me am going by the rules and regulations there bi obi anim say nka de prof yi in a country where you respecting and memorane how you operate things are nka prof nkonye boni bia no ye nka no papa no say we make sure say adia government all year no implement it yenye ni so yenye ni but am ka kire wo say prof do ye nyina call ba ko permit ba e be kono so obeja do yenye
unza pa me hunu release as ma ka no that call because
you say anda am ka kire wo say wa ade ma ya am say de o ye nyina
ko biesu
call ba ko pere be kono so ampa and one is in prof to one don't forget we are entering election year. You are letting election year next year ya ko to aba enti prof nra na ni abre because nra as at yesterday no one about about 3 different people doing come catch almost share or no pan there baba yara all day say nye itikiti na mo obien obesi wo and of course no ko na mpemfo bi efrefe no to wa na phone pick ya say massa o de kai bibia situation na ewo mu no enya afi na obeye ho bia o de se o mo si enya mi munya mi enum ma o de munya mi enum bom na asem mfa na asem nko ntina afi na prof na se okofa na okofa krata no
betro na se ode baji
anajuna so no we fast no because wanya release ya mba e be se odunkuguo
krobi tu aso
ha ntina prof be se one day odunkuguo totally say we lose battle no
yeah just say
wanya release la e be se
enya fail
prof lose totally
enya fail release this nipa no miensa na ko bankro
say release ya mba let's say prof lose battle no kra ya say abro from let's say tentamano ye twekra ta ba na yema wiansa awo enya ya jatum ene se ni nti afedie e beton ticket na so aton no ma wa
hard copy
o gate down no ade na obi apen se na e benya resolution e benya at least something that e be solve sa meton ticket measurement ase oba me be stadium no now at least obi anim say going forward these two will work me am the idea and I catch no mo be ya matter 5 so that you know me and me tell matter 5 and am microphone me ko to the gate wo me pe how ti the ese beto mo no
no phone so na ko duru na un share problems there na to le sabe dia wo ko
na say problem be enu
okay
enti the message me to mo de me ko gate wo ma to no phone so dia mo nje nko and I'm saying
the best.
There's no day I mean.
Say never did them about the best.
You understand? It's even say why we should be preaching for is going forward. How it bet me a perfect the ticketing system no. Nya ni obi obeda obi a say ye ton ticket o gate.
That dem no na the best.
Onim ne oka. Anya no correct. Yeah. But yenye ni ye. Se ne be ya ticketing no okwa unye problem bia o gate no na nko ese ko for problem bia ba enti it's good say efan say now bibia solve wa na me admo ochina kotokone bechem United game no baba ya Raspo Stadium be witness now for the game itself there kotoko ye show mu game no the last home game very difficult one against the Stars. But they won the game by 1-0. That was the most important thing. Omoko away Ecobo draw against Nations 2-2. Now Kotoko back at home to play against Bechem United, who almost ancient fair of course. Omoko away could lose 4-1 against Samates. Omoko away could lose against Insuatreman 2-0. And Omoko ball draw against League One Cities. And Bechem United last 3 away games I'm about this in the league no almost lose 2 and I'm about draw 1 so they are not good travelers but you see sometimes play against Kotoko and has baba yara extra motivations enya teams na ebe kroma say asamo kon kran ya modern mamo no omo when they are playing elsewhere because high Kumasi the spotlight is there they have to perform very well and see any easy game na the coca esi week na you know so Kotoko win game na so asha one win ya papa no what an officer obobosi o say go for say menya omo so
yeah.
So you have to win the game.
Yes
na say na ya ebe ma bibia so but one shot so mo ya
mo kram yeah na yes
yeah na so sana park no so na mo nya de so you have to go on the field of play, perform and win to make sure say everything be come and you know baba ya Sports Stadium tomorrow Kotoko not scoring more goals so and how Chelsea you know Tino yenhwe 1-0 win for Kotoko o baba yara sports no tuma nti ukwa 1-0 win
against Bechem
against Bechem 1-0 has ekobebi eni se ba na Abbas mu etika no mu ti program no Abbas emoni abre papa because enyaman shedan ko kan yin fa ma House of Folk 15 matches just 5 points and no match just one goal no mpo no nyamema go omone so atrama won no ko bo po nka bo no ko okay
na yo nyamema de ho sa
oh yes enye gwa se ye waki she yo
ko visa ketu
o bo no ko bo po so enti kashala ni ye no ode ne nan ko ana no ka bo no she netim enti the goal has have scored no no enye from a typical ye share so ene waki ne ko share and an awkward dance park, a place where you know how difficult it is. Has a winning last 2 seasons there, and the last year on board draw. And at least they are unbeaten there. But Yankai Kotoko or no me unbeaten, but they lost there. Abbas they say has a different. So they are going there to get the results. Koopman and the House of Folk players or no. Ending the tax ahead. Tino say and the house I win match now. And never be see what's in a dozen. Cast and
yes, I know dear for sure.
Never be see what has no. And a best started from a you. A best started from a baby any. And a confusion ni be see na omoda be omoda be kumase. Omodu kumase no kumase for no. E do omoda na sia no ma to so okroma say. Nan kran for no so akonkran akoto so akra so a gamer like draw with good performance okay for House of Folk
draw na performance na say ya actually
baby has gina ndey so ko baby ani na ko draw na mmone ya unse emfa bia emba because baby ani ko nya draw baby ani nya bad results Paya baby any for Netiano and how their team is very good. This is in only Michael was saying Otimbo Kamara Banahene no abom apia Makati at their three more furthers. Say depending on the game, you know, obo Sasobo Timbo Kamara no abo Banahene no abo Sadat Mohammed and to weigh 3 different method again Tino Otimbo Banahene no abo be fa ne bosomtwe do share kotoko winning goal no bosomtwe no abo Sadat again Otimbo Banahene no abo Sadat no abo bosomtwe enti Tino menya 1 2 3 4 different set of midfielders coach fan Michael say Otimbo be bi ani one constant factor ewo goal stars set up no Banahene don't fair the world best no he is the only constant factor ono kwano one midfielder this season games no wa boni nyina so wa start ni nyina but depending on game now baby any ever no and the kind of midfielder Michael say be use it's difficult to sit here and predict the midfielder goal stars will use this afternoon against other folk because more a lot of quality and obia Michael Osebe to Biano on a very good day Biano a bit me deliver. Aziz is back to his best now, the captain of the team. Kakari playing very well, but I think the game save you know. Unya Salif Di Maria because omono unse omo use the league you know. Omono sa kind of baby any park no ne atmosphere and omo it doesn't intimidate them. And to set games, you know, I think say a Di Maria game. No more money Dino Abe Wurembi. So it should be a midfield of Aziz, Salifu, and probably Kakari or midfield one no. Then attack or no, Ebi Amankwabe even though one of the fine players or local league wingers, but Oyerepa chance the Obenya, but Baba say no. Coaches must be able to work on fencing Amankwabe fees way of converting chances. No Oshe. So Oshe go the goals kind of game one Befi will be very, very difficult to stop. And see Tino third game game I ain't goes bebre because has to be a little bit kakra minim enra me team no na opon no kawana okam squad no me won squad no me won say man name
frane
opan frane me nche danya yi but enra me hu say coach ni name squad no I'm not sure whether opan frane was part of the team because no onya injury kakra in their game now boy and me whether he's part of the squad or not because on count the team is be boy of free
Kofi
Agweshima and Asibe omo na bebo center back na be the normal boy no offense right back no feel city see Ampedu
okay
no abo Kosa left back so until we are the normal now I abeji post no biom there's something about the I and Uncle course o so boni bia be obo I tino all in course boni bia oba has bia abo I what go boni bia oba has bia the same time bia oba I prefer I as number 1 it's there's something about I think say abrofo no ba omu enti opa fa nka ho enti be Agweshima and Asibe na ye Ampedu Kosa I impose so this is the back four oba use Mufuro no be a change beba Aziz a constant factor ebia okwa away no he will prefer to play two pivot so tino so about two pivot ebe either in Tanga or Eso one of them partner Aziz e worom no but if he still wants to go attack then ebe Aziz Kakari Aziz yes Kakari Arabia me I think Di Maria should play in this game based on how dance park etienne the atmosphere no you need Di Maria in such game eti Mufuro already there said makano mama 1 2 3 different four lineup goes at AUC this season Muford they are very strong over there Kamara Banahene that is world best Sadat Apia Makati Busomche these 5 guys on a very good day about me punish any team goes Emma game in a very, very tight game and we are going for 1-1 drawing game so 1-1 drawing game but has because of how they are not scoring how poor they are in attack Oman for Mugo na 1-0 you know so we say ni o match say they are very poor in terms of goal scoring if they take their chance game no be 1-1 based on how I see the game no but if once again they are attacking you know continue a game enyama say be 1-0 but 1-1 looks more of the results a bit me free side game raba e o dance back na man dey wait you know
Kofi Zakitu medase na enche meba be fam course no na yaba abetua so na ne wo Prempeh College administrator e wa ha Edward Chei Akotia Prempeh angasa ana kamebusa ni obani na boko de say dey actually dey national science you know say matem ho ase
but still old boys need be pursue say or we take legal action as and now funke to be amba
Samu
because ebinum fele say superposition linear superposition eyepe so some are still arguing over it they are contacting professors to see if it is the same thing and if it is the same probably maybe they might go for a court injunction which I can't tell for now.
Injunction no me adwuma as secure
and that can me hu ye but
okay
officially management maintain fi obiano that is
okay.
why I'm
okay nwura hono no yeah
yes
hey
that is why I've seen it
I've seen the injunction I've read it
whether it is true that's
no
what I don't know
whose court stamp was
Momo me ebe ba so ana ma so on
a prime time from the prime time
yes prime time
for the baby side
so omo ka say omo nya injunction but as now me check omo page
say what kind Prempeh for petition now which I have no full petition no na me kan ni nyina sana okay so what kind making a lot of arguments some educational some so law and I think say e be unfair on the part of prime time say ombebo the Prempeh Kanakogu na omakoso akoye
ye mo ye na ebi ni de omo ni owas no kwa na se de yi ni nyade ho yi nyina
omo ni owas ni
no
Pope Jones
no question bi omo bi say ma answer superposition no
yeah
quiz mistress say answer near with consultant say answer nanga say linear superposition.
Okay.
Into the word linear na abeshe point no. The argue say the more 3 points they would win because they lost to was by 2 marks. Okay. Say yeah 3 points now we are supposed to be in the final. That's the argument.
So the issue is about linear superposition or superposition.
Okay.
So if say a superpositioner, then it means Prempeh got the answer right. But say a linear superpositioner, then Prempeh got it wrong. But prime time for say answer na quiz madam no the final verdict neighbor no or consult the consultant no. And my consultant no at the answer na about say a linear superposition. Prempeh for argument ni say woman who because it was under cameras is almost so woman who say quiz madam no consultant no. Now even if say quiz madam no consultant na omo answer with omo dey a lot of books be no right authorities I mean use that word now because school with somebody can one here omo the authorities be no back here ni nyina na omo kire say ni nyina no in fact omo ko fa bi kra fi outside the beka ho say ni nyina kire say the answer could not be linear superposition but rather the answer should be superposition, which means that Prempeh first question now quiz madam ni busa no Prempeh answer no that answer was right and you did kotia omno interesting times ahead and yeah
okay
they be film about I mean say I don't know
that masa nkofo interest won pa unse
page petition pages na
sure unse dina enya Mr. Edward Akotia say ombrufie anti obani say chedi
for now they better old boys now for their massive support restore group or more finance boys ni na ye bedo mase
okay
na mo ade ba ku bi anka mbese me di tuja and me fa car from bet and death office e de ba edum na me kita envelope
ho na ye hene ne fa no bet and death ye be kwa about to de no okay
na envelope bi a bet set e wo mu a me kita me jawo car mu a e ba edum nti meshe obi a obehu anase driver ni mate na e bi a passenger otena
na bo be sen ye hwe time
it was around 5 p.m.
Now the bedroom.
Yes, na me bedroom. Na ma foka akọ
nkofo befend efe ewu.
Okay. Na my wife document no maternity leave na me gia akoma no wo fi.
Ube ka na dudu bi sa do so.
Ebebo 10.
Bi a wo hwe no.
Yes, ebebo 10. Man kan mo de mama no man kan mu.
We dey ebesremo drivers a mu lodu afa be kwa about to be pim wo adum. Senura de bi no normal yi bia anti wadaroma enura se mofa ukura na utika ne mu na hunhunu ya wo de fa bro Oyerepa amanfo bef set ofa no ka ne mu kaka na ankodi ni nyina ne mu inu ho a mepacho anya driver no ho a wadaroma tutumne kana de fa beja Oyerepa ha ana yesra wo de ofre opanyin wo 0541 176332 0541 176332 yene enua no na ne ho akere ne sa ne ntino mesremo enura anwumre besa nonum na okoje website ewo befem therefore no mo de wo be kwa about no mo no ofa ka obepimu adum na waja no mo nti esremo a yen sorry ye na se me pamcho enura wo ye driver ni na bedi wo ho ana wo ye passenger na ofa ya wo di koja ba bia wadaroma wo de fa beja Oyerepa fia ha ana number me di tu dwa no 0243 571341 ani nyina mo de ba Mr. Edward Akotia ensabeka na ye waseda ye de ba mama opani ye be do asese
so ye bompa ese ende ye betumi ayi bibia ye ho impacha
phobia
bompa ese
phobia ya ti ase
we de ye nyanum
di ye be do ase na meba na ya ba for why you dey near for course kakra na we the Osudonko family un say ya papa Mr. Osudonko nti the Osudonko family say yem we she ne nana ya nyako twumasi donko yes very good yes ne nana no very good we say yem we she no happy birthday and ne anopay emfama no we say nyini na beye epanyimpa nti ya nyako twumasi donko Osudonko family ai Osudonko family ni nyina no e wish ya special birthday de tie ho no babo na say
ma die nyina me yonko pa abena fosua bio
okay
or tech apim so abena fosua bio ene abena birthday ma abena ena ya na media me de frɛ no enti special birthday enkoma abena fosua bio a ono tech apim so ya we de well feature ya tech apim so
hoy bro no ana
apim so tech of say woni hono tech tech ya kuma si tech ya nti happy birthday special happy birthday enkoma abena fosua bio tech apim so na ofa me ofa safo of Qantas Electricals CEO of Qantas Electricals ono so otie program no enti mame nchia wo fasafo of a good morning of mame ntonka ayi na wo kai no ayo
ya mafamu course no na yanko Ashtown na yete nana samwanka che nana ye nipa bruta nana samweni nana samwa godilla ewo Ashtown yes nti nana said yete wonka ache no oh yes yani nana yes nana yete wonka ache yinim sanya me adom ahoden wo honkwa wo ho wo chia nana dia na wo de justice obo aha therefore akopɛ e de atoa so justice obo nti wone nana asamwa mayenche o mo ne nana abete nka sorry ya sanse yete nana nka ache ya baby e be fa no so doso ene ye sorry a ye kopiem ewo ahensan youth center hwa nonko ene fiti ase masa nyasem keto we eye Ghana Table Tennis Association and ebo Oduefour Splash Tennis Tournament Oduefour Splash Tennis Tournament and eto dwa ewo ho nonko no ne fiti ase na masa prizes na da so no yes we win here 3000 near the amount second runner up no 2000 na chese third and fourth from kwa no obenya 1000 e dia na akọ nipa dom egu no mu a mpajo montwan yen nti ena da so no we eye Oduefour Splash Tennis Tournament ena etodwa e wo ahensan youth center no nko na fiti ase nti no team ni nyina no ya so we ba na ye do repetitive na besi ho na ya ma coverage ne kama nti eye 0322 494 771 0322 494 771 0322 494 401 Ezak mohini di na me Edward
say the wife
wow
after she say in pekona of her na frɛ
wow
after wife she
yadamase nyamisha ne papa mummy am course kakra na I'm sorry 0322 494 401 771 hello good morning
hello
yeah minia
good morning
about your bro say okay mama ntiwe
maybe was happy winning game no
has winning okay
like happy mo pe ko mo jiri ni de mo pe go dem de anya ta pa de
okay yo me da se pa hello good morning
Clementino
chawa no dino
the person me de bo afu me free to show man from
wada ma me ntiwe
me ba so how to focus for nem mo mpa de kan bia so o mo tiku am 20 from no mo samaye na wi enya wi na che ene de pa bota o mo ki kan bia so e di kun de fi le de nya ba bye bye
me da se pa minia hello good morning Ibacho ya na opposition we na online breaki
Pacho fatane
What's your first name? Okay. Yo. You say? Find out match. Nation. Dabi Nation Echna. Yeah. And then House of Okene go stars nebo.
What they have to pass me on no Nation.
Mati. But that's a pioneer. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Why? So Ben TV knows a day how you do the Ukrainian Kasa.
Hello.
Yeah, Namia do my Kasa.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
But I'm doing the watching. The battle, my sister, more camp at the same. But of a seminar, moka kuti say enkofo no say wo mo beji sika ni bia ka ho na wo mo ayade ni ye ade no so enkofo no wo mo nkan bibia say wo mo beji sika bia ka ho ansa na wo mo aye ni ye enti no
we ye sure say mo na tie me utie ha we ye sure say utie ha ya hala utie jibo kan o say o mo say o mo je edit 10% enkofo no so wo mo yan kan hwe enti no yan ene die kan na nka o kan ya wa ene nso ne no mo de release abaso mo nyina o mate o mo wase
awu release aba
aha o meyi ticket
fire man so kra kan danger man so
medase menu ya mo waye na yeso mo am waye mo follow say ne na maka de ya kan na ama agodi na ya kama hello good morning
pan kuse
bajo kojoni
baby we are junior baumia
oh okay junior I mean
so I'm talking the second part the this in the volume
yo
I'm chair for the Korean council na mana samu amochi am go face in some channel pa things go smith na maybe na me we good we am ko na moka na the channel say let's say ko supporters and now that me see the new issue helping in fact me enjoy na mesre elade adma echina the match is any 6 3 what I say eji ba any be chimba da bu je pasana ki yete ewo nations s na yenya no ye kwa ko jino ruba ya anti ni na yemra ye ko pass no so ma ye be to advantage ticket ticket be sa awo stadium ala meboa
ya ni nyina be adwuma
do wa be to advantage ticket ne enko jina ho na nka se bia sei na okon na se nya bia betla akotwa take no program na nyina enko ewali behind the team na ense na celebrate na take but that's it
nso me da se junior yem fa two course benka ho na the great shabati ebe to aso emfa mamo hello good morning aha kojoni kojaba
oh mama na so why the pabia na 100% ya mfa mo score ni agumu bi pia
ano so kakana so ne no wa chiro
atonsu market no
yo
two any black ko mu farm source ni agokwa yanu onyame adom otina crop ya kumase asante kotoko yes supporters yan calm down enya abutre fam yan peniko nyema gugu akwemu a yan peniko ne de edi amaye se o mu yie ebatu ye obia ntuka se papa ya la ye batu no nsi ye batu ye nim peniko betra se ye bi ya se du ya etenia extra ye do and that match that might be about the also
Mati Kojo Manu Amra yam for last caller hello good morning hello Samia hwesi bitima fani game wa na last caller no aba hello good morning Roger bro say Adaruma dun radio set na ha yankasa why
NSA problem a simple thing. It looks like more media for Nankasa and sometimes more with proper education. Look, drew a point many a time the baby is to say the same.
Oh, Facheme, Nanka Menyanka makes you point in about baby and I want to for last caller. Hello, maybe I do radio set and what I remember. Do the aha, maybe I don't say.
Mediana Master to a group of
Master, from a point.
Kiro, my mention come and 193 minutes. Now we took up for a second. Kiro, made a man 5 winning and a house for I've been a damn cocker. I know you have booming a program here. Actually, they start boys and almost go like what do. Almost go like what do. So, someone is not the more. I mean, you are warrior. Anybody who pack it so why you don't know what me go them be a DB. And so maybe I'm more born as life. Then I'm a born like born. Then I'm a king with me. I'm here. And never get that normal. I was doing all that to also say, and for more than. I'm not talking to someone. I didn't know anything. You're talking, and yet you're a ball like born. You're in the area. You're not so. I had there. You're in the very idea. You know, when I'm in the show, you do that.
But I say, Minia, Yami, and show.